Thrifting ain't easy, unless you're watching me. Welcome! You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, and today we're doing something we don't usually do as much as we should. We're putting sports home on a budget. This week, in fact, we're going balls to the wallet. Whether we're talking football, of course the Super Bowl being tomorrow, I should say, the big game. If you see that too many times here on YouTube, they might charge you for it. Or baseball, or in here, a little bit of everything. Or even bowling. We're going to show you some real sporty bargains for the real sportsman. As we begin, our home plate is placed firmly in the kitchen. When is it not at the start of every new week of reviews? So you might ask the question, how many stars would I give the All-Star Feast Cookbook, purchased for 25% off of $1.99? Well, that's yet to be seen, as over 130 star athletes from across a wide variety of sports, including hockey and soccer and skating, reveal their favorite recipes, all of which was compiled by Wendy Diamond, and all the proceeds, retail, benefit the Bonaconti Fund to Cure Paralysis and the Women's Sports Foundation. We're going to begin with contributions from sports commentators, play-by-play analysts, announcers. However the term goes, that's where we start, and we begin with probably the GOAT among them, Bob Costas, and his smooth-talking Domomats. If you don't know what the Domomat is, just look at the screen below. Anyway, this is the recipe. Hey, this book was made in the 90s, and it looks pretty current for today, meaning that it's accessible today and should work with your current equipment in the kitchen. However, Bob admits he's never once cooked a meal with his wife. So, this is his favorite recipe. Identify your town's best pizzeria, call to order delivery and savory thick crust pie with extra cheese, wait 20 to 30 minutes, answer the doorbell, pay tab with generous tip, pour beverage, consume and enjoy. So where did you get this recipe from, Costas? At least you're keeping it real. So this would prompt me to say that a lot of contributions in here are handed down from generation to generation by way of the contributors, including the sportscasters, Frank Gifford and his all-pro Hawaiian chicken, Dick Enberg and his play-by-play N burgers, Chris Budman's baby back pork ribs, Mike Fratello's pasta saw Fratello, Tim McCarver, rest in peace, and his broadcast booth mixed vegetables, James Brown's legendary football cake. Hey, might want to bookmark that for tomorrow. We have here Harry Lawn's humbling apple pie and the filling for that pie, Matt Millen's gridiron seafood lasagna, Pat O'Brien's March Madness grilled amberjack. This was when Pat O'Brien was before the Insider was even a thing. Yep, he was with CBS Sports at the time. You gotta admire someone who can cover both sports and entertainment news. Ronnie Lott has his lot of spicy pasta. And finally, Joe Thiesman has his shotgun sauteed chicken with tomato and mozzarella. If you're in a pinch, you can look up the recipe index at the end of this book, sorted by appetizers, beef, breads, chicken, veggies. The standard rigmarole for recipe index, pasta, pork, rice, and an athlete index, again, if you're in a pinch. Again, we covered sportscasters here, but we got different disciplines of sport. Football, of course, hockey, baseball, tennis, boxing, golf, racing, soccer, and even Olympians sharing their family recipes. Some of them are original contributions, some of them are handed down from generation to generation to be included in here, but none of them, and I repeat, none of them with a recipe photograph. Which is a shame. I mean, you got plenty of photographs of all the athletes at work, and even a few hard at work in the kitchen, which I can appreciate. but there are no photographs of the finished products. At least you got their autographs down below at every page, almost every page really. And the recipe names are pretty pun forward. Hey, give or take, you can appreciate that, right? I just wish that Wendy Diamond went all the way, as the late Howard Cosell would say, and hire a photography studio to do recipe photographs. But anyway, you got recipes from all these stars listed here and many more in the book. And 3 rave reviews from 2 of the contributors, Chris Berman and Bob Costas, and Roy S. Johnson, renowned sports writer and author. 1999. $20. Benefiting the Border County Fund to Cure Paralysis and the Women's Sports Foundation. So, how many stars will I give the All-Star Feast Cookbook? Well, if you're among the 1,000 subscribers of this channel, you'll know I don't do stars. I applaud. And I do applaud this cookbook because it looks good and the recipes are accessible. I mean, this book was made in the 90s and yet they could easily be tackled today. But there are no recipe photographs. If there were any, this would have gotten a maximum of 5 claps. But because it didn't, I gotta give it 4.5. Even if this didn't go all the way, it still gets a high score for me, and I'm pretty sure we'll score big with you. Thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, there's no limit to bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Please go ahead and check out another awesome review like this one by clicking here, and make sure you subscribe by clicking here. Until next time, I'll catch you, as I always do, on the thrift side.